Hi, this is Donna Demko with Stampin' Up, and today I wanted to show you a new bundle that is in the new catalog. This is our Christmas catalog, our holiday catalog. I don't think I'm showing you the cover there. Here we go. There it is. Have had it open and I'm making a wish list. But anyway, this is found in the holiday catalog, and I am going to show you today this bundle set right here. When you buy the bundle, you do save 15%. And the one bundle that I'm going to talk to you about this morning is this one right here. It is the Embellished Ornaments stamp set with the Delicate Ornaments Thinlit die. When you do the bundle, you do save 15%. And the catalog just shows you different ideas on how to use this stamp set. When you do buy this bundle, especially as delicate and ornate as this die set is, I do recommend that you purchase the precision plate right here. That does help the delicate dies go through so that your intricate dies that are really, really detailed like this do cut out nicely and smoothly, and you don't have any trouble with them. So I actually had a plate prior that I used. So today I'm going to show you these. I did cut out the ornaments already just to save a little bit of time. But let me show you this. I'm also going to be using, let's see, the paper pack, which is this packet right here. Look at all those beautiful colors. This is called Winter Wonderland Specialty Designer Series paper. It is $13 a pack, and you do get them double-sided. The sheet I'm going to use today is the pine cone sheet here, but you can see all the beautiful two-sided, really thick paper that you get in this series. This is the little antlers everybody's going gaga for. Look how pretty this paper is. There's the trees. And this is your foil accent piece, which will be a one-sided piece, but look how pretty that is. So this is the paper that I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be using the black glitter paper. Now I got all my paper. You'll see these are all nicely cut up, and they come in a little packet like this because I did join in on a paper share that Katina was doing. She's one of our Stampin' Up! Demonstrators who was nice enough to put out a paper exchange. And if you ever have the opportunity to do this, I would definitely do it. Katina's was actually for $15, and I got all samples of all of the paper, the new paper in the catalog. So here's your packet for Halloween, and here is your, I think this is your Woodland series. So you get all of the papers in here that's in that packet. And that's what I got on each one of these. I've got a whole packet full of paper that I can play with. Look at, she even put in a little acorn embellishment and a little snowflake embellishment. So, Katina, I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with this. And today I am going to make a card using the paper that you gave me. So, the glitter paper, black glitter paper is wonderful for the Halloween season. However, I am going to use it for my Christmas paper, and I'm going to show you how the black can work with the Christmas paper as well. And I'm also going to be using, I wanted to make sure I got everything in here for you guys. I did buy this bundle here, which is the Sparkly Seasons. And it is in a bundle with this seasonal framelit dies, and that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to just use the little fa la 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 out of this die set. So let me show you each one of these actually. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to use two other pieces of paper too. So these are really, really reasonably priced in the catalog, but you have your, oh, I don't want to rip anything. Oops. You have your gold foil paper and your silver foil paper, and this comes in a package of 2. You get 2 sheets, but they're only like $4, and you can see they're big 12 by 12 sheets, so I'm already using up one. Oops, I think I hit my camera there. Sorry about that. So here are the packets. This is your embellished ornaments. And I did say I was going to use this. I believe I just used the dies on this kit because this hasn't even been used yet, if you see. But you can see how beautiful that stamp set is. Look how pretty and ornate this is. I am going to be using that in my next one, so I will have the stamp set being used in that. On this one, I just used these 2, which is the Delicate Ornament Thinlits, and this is probably going to be a mess because I've been using it like crazy. You get so many pieces in here, but you can see how intricate these little die sets are. So you can see why you would need that little plate to print some of these off, or I'm sorry, cut some of these out. This set comes with those 3, but it also comes with just your regular die to cut the outline of it out, and a few little pieces here. There's a little hook, the top of the little ornament, and a poinsettia. And I wanted to show you, let's see if I have a few. I do. I took some of the black glimmer paper, and this is what this cuts out right here. So you can cut out the background, whatever you want to show up behind your ornaments. And you can see I have a few started here. See the black glimmer paper behind the ornament here? Plus you have that little tiny ornament, which is adorable. But this cuts out the backing. And then here is your ornament itself. And here's another backing. Isn't that beautiful? You can see how very delicate these are. Oops, I got it stuck somehow. You see, I'm playing with it like crazy. I've cut out several of these, so I'll be making lots of cards. But here's another, the shimmery silver paper, glitter paper with the black glitter background. So let me get all these out of the way and let's show you the card that I'm making. I wanted to do something, there's so many possibilities with this set. Let me show you the other ones too, now that we have that one going. Here is the seasonal framelits I told you that I did use as well. This comes with another bundle, but it does have your fa la 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 la. This is grateful. I think this one says snow, and this one says spooky, and you could even have a circle here. You can cut out a big orange moon. So this would go for your Christmas, your holiday, and your Halloween. So anyway, I used the fa la 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 out of that one. And let me show you how to put this card together. I was debating on what to do as far as the background, what my card base was going to be. What I was going to be using gold and black. I thought those two elegant colors, but I almost had to repeat that in the card base and my trims. So let me show you. I did do a black piece. This is your 5 1/2, your standard 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and folded at 4 1/4. I don't know if you can see this with a black background here, so let me try. So that is my card base. Then I cut my second piece, and this is where your gold foil comes in. Let me see if I can get a... using my quilting ruler here. This is 4. The short end is 4 by 5 1/4. So this will fit directly on my base here. And then I took my designer paper. You could actually use either piece, obviously. And I cut this 1/4 inch less. So this is your 3 3/4 by 5. So that is going to fit right on our gold foil. Okay, I'm going to get another background because it's too hard to see this black on this black, so give me just one moment. So this is our card base, and I've showed you the 2 pieces that you'll be putting together on that. Let's go ahead and get these put together. I'm just going to use my fast fuse. Go ahead and put my gold onto my backing, and then I want to go ahead and I'm trying to determine whether I want this popped up, but I think I'm going to pop up the next layer. The fast fuse just flows on like butter. And that fast fuse will hold this nice and tight as well. Okay, so we have the start of our card, and then you'll want to put something, a white base inside here so you can write on. So here's the start of our card. And the next layer of our card is going to be the gold piece again. And that one is 2 1/4 by 4, and your white piece is going to be 2 by 3 3/4. So again, we're just going down 1/4 inch. So let me put these together. Make sure you do your little check mark on that. That really sticks to the fingers. We're going to go ahead and layer that on our gold here. So now we have our first layer. I did go ahead and I was showing you that I did cut out a gold foil ornament, and I did place that on the black glitter paper. I'm not sure if you can see that in there, the glitter in the background there. So it makes for a really nice formal look. And I'm looking for dimensionals. Oh, I have a whole new set here. Woohoo! Always feel like it's Christmas when you find that. Let's go ahead and get these put up on dimensionals. I want to be careful how many dimensionals I put on each of my layers because I want to mail this card, so I don't want it to be that thick when I mail it. But I do want some dimension with this card. And this is very black, gold, and white are about our only colors on this, and I know that's, you want to go with more red and the traditional colors, the greens and reds and burgundies, but I just did a little classical look on this. I'm going to put this more towards the top because I have something going in on the bottom here. So I have that set up on my dimensionals. Let's go ahead and put this on dimensionals as well. I'm going to put one in the middle because I hate when that middle caves in. Don't want to do that, make it look like a weak card, when one dimensional in the middle there will make all the difference. Okay, let's push those on. And we're going to go ahead and layer that onto our card base. This is a very simple card once you get that ornament made. The rest of this just throws together so easily. I will be sure to mention the sizes of each one of these on my tutorial. Let's go ahead and, oops, let's go ahead and center that. It's hard when you're not looking directly over it to see if it's centered or not, but we'll do the best that we can. And I have a big tripod in my way. The next thing I did was I made myself a little bow, and I stamped out the words in the black glitter paper. I used the die, the fa la 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 la, and we're going to go ahead and put that across this card. And you can actually place this, put this lower, place it anywhere you want on your card. I'm just going to place it across the bottom here. And I did a little bow, and I have to say I had white trim, but this would look so much better in the gold. Let's see if I can find it in my catalog here. They have a gold and silver ribbon in the catalog that I haven't gotten in yet, but it would be so pretty in this particular piece. And right down here, how beautiful is that? But wouldn't that be pretty as a bow on here? They also have a red foil paper that makes a really pretty ornament. Isn't that pretty? If you don't have one of these catalogs and you would be interested in purchasing some Stampin' Up, I do send out a catalog to my customers. So if you don't have a demonstrator and you would like to order some Stampin' Up, just let me know and I'll get you out a catalog. But this has so many cool things in here. Let me know if you need a catalog. So let me get back to this. We were going to go ahead and when you do this card, you're going to be getting something a little bit prettier than just a white bow. But actually, any kind of bow does look nice on here. Let me get a little blue dot to put on my bow. Stick that up at the top there. And then to glue this on, we do have a new glue out, which is the fine tip glue pen. And if you haven't seen this, it is a glue that has, look at that fine tip there. And in top, let me see here, I might have taken off the wrong one. That is the fine tip, but let me undo this one is what I want to show you. Is the fine tip sticking out there, but it also has a fine tip here as well that goes inside and keeps this from clogging. And what you do to put this back on, you just put your finger right here, and then you would just, see if I can do this. Put both of these on your finger, maybe get away from that little fingernail. There we go. And it just goes right back on. So I want to actually take that off. And we're going to glue our fa la 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 on our card. And like I said, this has other verbiage as well if you want to cut out something else and do snow, or it seems like I can't glue and talk at the same time here, huh? So I'm trying to be precise here and copy the lines. And as soon as we put this on, boy, look how precise that is on that glue. Didn't even go off. So you just decide where you would like your fa la la to be placed. I'm going to go ahead and have it go right over the bottom there. And there is our card. If you would like to purchase your supplies for this or other cards that you might find, Pinterest is a great place. It takes a little while for that glue to kick in. It's not like the Tombow that bam kicks in really fast. You could use your Tombow on this as well. But if you'd like to order your supplies, you can always go to my online store, which is www.donnademco.stampinup.net, and for different ideas and to watch other videos that I have done, you can go to my facebook.com, and that's Donna's Creative Corner, a creative with an 8, and go ahead and follow me there. I also have a YouTube channel and I'm on Pinterest, so either way you can go and follow, get ideas, and do your own. Or if you're interested in becoming a demonstrator, give me a call or shoot me an email. You'll find my email address on these pages here, on these sites, and I will be happy to talk with you about becoming a demonstrator yourself and how you could save money on your supplies by being a demonstrator. That's always nice. I appreciate you joining me for this card. It's a little less traditional than your red and green and burgundies, but I do feel that we have a lot of the coloring on there, that the gold and the pine cones, that make it a really pretty glittery and gold card for you. And it is still very mailable because it's not that popped up, so it has just enough dimension to it. So I hope that you will try this out for yourself. Try different backgrounds on here. You don't have to do the pinecone one that I did. Try the packet has several different designer papers in it, and we actually have a lot of different designer papers in this catalog. So this catalog is actually quite fun, full of bundles, which is great because you save your 15% on there, and has a lot of great ideas on there. So it has a lot of reminiscent kind of your vintage stamps and paper as well. So give me a holler if you'd like to have a catalog, and go ahead and visit me on the sites that I showed you and try out your own card. I would really, really like to see what you come up with. And I appreciate you stopping and watching. If you watched all the way through to the end of this video, I do appreciate it. And hope you watch my next one. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.